bring it in a little bit. I'm gonna make sure you hear. All right, so of course we give all praises to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, brother Chief Priest Alice of Malloy, the Gorilla Hebrew. Got my brother Jeremiah, man, that came all the way from Oklahoma City, brought this camp, House of Redeemed Service. We've been rocking this block through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, in honor of the brother that was murdered here by the police, by this devil, man. So as we were holding camp, look for the videos too coming. Some of it was live, but we got that high quality video coming for y'all soon.
Right.
As that was happening, the brother Isaiah was on giving a flyer to an Issacharite sister that was so-called Mexican sister that was right here. And we got to talking, and a couple of so-called white women came out as well. One of which was the next door neighbor of the brother who was murdered.
Wow.
So I was picking their brains, getting a little information from them, right? Because the new angle that's going around social media is that they were involved. Not saying that they weren't involved, but that they were involved. So the white woman said that the only woman that she's seen him with on any capacity outside of familial was a sister, right? So it looks like maybe if he was dealing with Esau, he was on the side.
Yeah, neighbor. I mean, anybody should know the neighbor.
The neighbor should know, right? And they say that this apartment complex is real echoey, and it's real echoey, and you can pretty much hear everything. Like if somebody come outside, the door open, they can hear it. You walking around, they can hear it talking, everything. So she said she heard a gunshot, as well as she heard her make the 911 call. She heard all of that.
But she said she didn't hear nothing before that.
She didn't hear nothing before that. So this whole angle that she was banging on the door, asked them to open up, all of that. The next door neighbor, she didn't hear that. So as far as valid witnesses, I would say that she would be one of the more valid witnesses.
Right.
Also, the Issacharite sister, she's the directly downstairs neighbor, or like downstairs and one over, right? So she said she didn't hear nothing like that as well. So
She didn't hear no gunshot or nothing?
She didn't even hear the shot. Only the next door neighbor heard the shot. So I don't know what caliber pistol she's dealing with. You know, it could have been, you know, I don't know what DPE's walking around with, but it could have been one of them not too loud joints. You know what I'm saying? But either way, as far as what they're saying is, now the next door neighbor says she's never seen that woman before. The downstairs neighbor says she's seen her around, but not on her floor, right? So it's because people are saying that she lived directly under. The reason why she was sent, I don't even know if that's verified. Because again, she says she never seen her. One says she's seen her around. She heard in passing somebody say something along the lines of she walked by 20 wrong doors and 2 wrong sets of elevators. So there's different information that's going out. But it seems that she does live here. There's no good reason as to why she mistook the brother's apartment for her. There's no good reason for it. There's no excuse for it. Now, mind you, they still have not issued a warrant or released her identity. Her identity has been released through a video that was shown of her after the shooting, panicking in the hallway, and then matching up her face on the video to a picture of a group of police, Dallas police, and her name is Amber Geiger. That's her name. So that's how it really is. Black Twitter is the one that discovered all this. Same one that cracked the Kanika Jenkins case.
Right.
Black Twitter is just find everything out, but doing a better job than the police.
Right.
You should pay us, damn it.
Right.
So you know what I mean?
Right.
So basically, that's what they've been able to discover up to this point. But like I said, what the people who live next door to him and under him are saying, there wasn't no banging on the door. It doesn't seem like they were involved. And he was just shot. There was no struggle, none of that. She just blasted. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And on top of that, again, the chief called for a manslaughter warrant. Texas Rangers are saying no warrant. Right? No warrant at all. Do not do a warrant yet. So apparently they're going to be doing an event in front of the police station on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Most high when we intend to be here.
Monday night?
Monday night, kind of.
So man, listen, man. I mean, at this point, a murder that's a reason to interrupt the judge. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about Thursday night, Friday night, then today, Saturday. They should have some sort of something to give to the people.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. You know, we've been out here doing the work, so I don't know if anything has been released as far as the news.
What she just showed me about the no warrant was 1 hour. It came out 1 hour ago.
But that's so they didn't justify why it was no warrant.
They're just saying just wait on the warrant. That's it. They're not even really. It's like I just couldn't imagine, like, if I would have smoked somebody, I just would think about how quick my ass would have been in the cuffs, bro.
You would have one in an hour, bro. We got another nigger now. You had a warrant in the hour, man.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean? That's ridiculous, man, because they want to be able to be released.
That's the news. That's the news, I think. Probably just giving an update that there is no update.
Right.
You know, because that's what I thought. Oh, before we got out here, I'm refreshing the news feed. Okay, is there anything new? It's just nothing. Dead man, nobody in custody, no charges filed. Nobody knows what happened. It's just nothing, man.
No uprising. Right.
And then on top of that, no uprising. We the only ones out here crying out in the spirit, you know? That's why now we gotta find out Monday when they coming in. Now we gotta come out here on Monday, and now we gotta meet y'all. Nigga, we've been here since day one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now we gotta meet these people. You know what I'm saying? If they trying, Jake going color people time, even when it comes to, you know, mounting up and standing up for something that occurred, man.
I would hate to have to put my life in the hands of Negroes 4 and 5 days late. I've been dead, brother. You know what I mean?
They came to just pick the carcass
losing
up.
evidence. You know what I'm saying? They vacuuming the halls. We losing evidence. All type of stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. And when you look at how they deal with things differently, they treat us a certain way where they bring the whole power of the department down upon us. But when it's something on their own, they letting days go by. And, you know, we'll get to it. Like, what? Like, you will get to it. Like, this got to be like the biggest thing going on in Texas right now.
That's right.
In the whole state.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For a police officer to wrongfully kill someone in his own house, man.
That's right. Who wasn't even on duty.
Right.
So she can't even use the line of duty defense
right.
no more. Like, all that is out. And then on top of that, the coldest part about this whole thing is that, like this brother said, we will be judged to the full extent of the law. I remember last year when they locked me up for something I didn't even do, something for teaching the word of God. They locked me up, and I remember they pulled me into the station, and all these Edomite cops started coming out, and they was looking at me like they wanted to kill me. All these devils, bro. You want that passion to lock me up for literally conspiracy to commit battery, which is a literal misdemeanor.
Right.
It wasn't even a felony. They try to put on a hate crime to increase it to a felony. Yeah. And then the detective gonna sit me in a room and go, well, you told him to do it. No, I didn't. Look at the tape. And then for the DA to go, okay, no charges. Went through all that, but all these devils hate me. But this person really killed somebody.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And she good. Why don't you look at her, a murderer? I'm just talking. Oh, you hate me for talk, but you love a murderer?
So they're giving if she let's say she want to flee. You giving her 4 and 5 days. She could be in Australia some damn where.
Bro, you know Sweden, some type of non-extradition
right.
country. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
With no
just
issue.
because they're taking their lovely time with it, man. And this is an outrage, man. This is a travesty, man. And people, brothers, need to stand up, man, and wake up, man, and sound the trumpet, because it's going to take us to make a cry out, man, before they take us serious, man. Because at this point, brothers and sisters, black lives, they don't matter, man. That's right. You know what I mean?
Right, point blank period, man. That is point blank period. It's evident that's how the situation is being treated, just like every other situation, man. And if our people want something done, you won't have to hit this pavement, man. You gonna have to do, like we said, we calling for the police force to publicly execute her in the street right here.
That's right.
I'm not gonna be satisfied with anything short of that. So even if you convict her, because I looked up the statute, even if they do end up putting out an arrest warrant for her for manslaughter carries from 2 to 20 years in Texas. You know she's getting 2. She's white, she's a woman, and she was a police, and the victim was black. Oh, she's getting minimum sentence.
I'm just waiting for the spin. I'm waiting for the spin. Oh, he was aggressive. Oh,
that's what they're doing
now.
now.
Her up, you know what I'm saying? They trying to figure out something to you know, that's believable with the so-called personality or characteristics they have placed upon us as a people.
That's right. And then what's so crazy on top of that is this, that it's going to have to be a hell of a spin, because technically if she was coming up in his house, it don't matter if she was mistaken, whatever, it's something called the castle doctrine. Right. So you have the right to defend your castle. He could have killed her. He could have shot her ass dead, and he should be justified according to the law, right, according to the Second Amendment. But of course he ain't shoot her, which is that's the damn problem. You got so many of our people look at gun. Our people literally, if you're not like in the streets, 9 times out of 10, Jakes look at guns in such a negative light. Like, nah, don't get a gun, don't keep a gun around me. Meanwhile, all these white people are sportsmen for shooting.
Right.
Marksmen.
Right.
To shoot your black ass down without a problem, right? But you looking at a gun like you afraid of it, man. It's just
man, I want to hit y'all with something. Yo, Yakin, come over and read that article, that report, man, that you just showed me.
Man, I'm from the phone to you.
Come right here, man. Read that. This is just on land me back on what you're saying about them being marksmen. They're preparing for war, brother.
I want you, y'all all to see this. Hey, Archie, look at this. Check this out, man. This big news right here. We got to get our stuff together and gather together and be what we talking about. Get our hands right, get our combat together. Because this letter somebody said, it's saying white men ready for war. This is a white dude saying, or Edomite saying, I already have organized over 350 men from Horry, Georgetown, and Charleston County, this is Carolina, reaching out to more brothers who are ready to be a part of an organized defense. Yes, defense. We must defend and fight for our president, Mr. Trump, and fight for our white family.
So before you move on, so notice he emphasized defense. Now I want you to watch the language as we get on down. He says defense. The only reason they're doing it is for defense. But let's see. We on?
And fight for our white family. As to date, the racist blacks, Latinos, and immigrants have been protesting and shall I say rioting. We need to go to where they are riding and engage.
Hold up. I thought it was for defense.
Right.
I thought it was for defense. He said we need to go to where they are and engage. That don't sound like defense to me.
Right.
Come on, man.
Say, please be prepared for war and blood, for we shall honorably fight for our president. Not only do we stand for our president, but we must sacrifice our lives for our president. No more letting the other side ride and speak badly about our president and us. Email for information, be prepared to start physical training.
So they're talking about a blitzkrieg.
You talking about they getting ready for that race war.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You feel me?
And that's why yesterday, when we came to they had a little rally over here, and when we came, one of the sisters who was the organizer, she walked up on us like, what's up, did y'all finna come over to the rally? I said, nah, we just got our eyes out, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, thank you. A lot of our people, they caught up in their emotion, and I realized that having watchmen is something that's of extreme importance.
Right.
Because we got to be able to at least see the attack coming. Somebody got to warn, and everybody's caught up in their emotion in the center. Esau can do anything, throw a damn hand grenade in the center.
Yeah, they have
room.
purpose antagonizing to come out, man.
Exactly.
And then this thing happened to us a couple of weeks ago in Oklahoma City, where we was street teaching, and we had some people come up and engage the camp. One of the white girl grabbed my tripod, right, and it almost broke out a riot when it happened. Now I talked to a brother the next week. They went out. We went up to Tulsa. Next week they went out. He said that it was the courtyard in which we was at was filled with undercover cops. Right, and he said he know for a fact it was undercover cops because he do contract work for the government and he sees these brothers regularly. You understand? So he said he walked up to one and said, "Hey, I know you." You understand? So I'm just letting every brother, every Hebrew Israelite camp out there that's doing the work to not to be aware. Let me say that, to be aware of the antagonizers, man. They want you to rouse up. They want you to fight. They want you to, you understand? But as long as you're in defense, make sure you keep the camera on.
Walk circumspect, you get that, but get your adversary, the devil. You know what I'm saying? And Peter, I think, right, as a roaring lion.
Yes.
Come.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant.
Be what?
Be vigilant.
Look out, man. Right, read on.
Because your adversary, the devil,
Man, go ahead.
as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
He looking to get somebody. Right. Get in Revelations 2 and 10 too. Because we call this person the devil. The Bible clearly identifies her and all these cops as the devil. Right. Period. Right. But this is why read that one. What you got?
I got Sirach.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small.
Don't be ignorant, man. And that's the importance of the Most High raising certain brothers up who come from the streets, because it's our instinct already to be on everything moving around anyway. Just who in that car? You know what I'm saying? Off top, because we done had to been through too much. Niggas shooting at you, doing all kind of stuff, whatever. So we already used to it. Yeah, people don't understand the work that Yahweh's working in certain work. He's waking certain brothers up from certain walks of life to have certain purposes in his body, because we embody them. All right, but go ahead and read that precept.
This book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Read on.
Behold, the devil
shall what?
Shall cast some of you into prison.
That's what that cop was. Who's
the ones casting you into prison? Right?
That's
very simple.
The devil, right? Go ahead.
It says, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
And also for you simple Negroes out there, man, devil only means deceiver. Right? So the devil, who's the greatest deceiver on the planet?
That's right.
You see that picture, man? You want to see the greatest deceit on the planet? Right? You understand? So who did this? Who are the people responsible for this? They have a race. And what is that race? Think about it, brother.
Esau.
Right.
You know?
No, the Arabs.
Ain't no your need. The Arabs are the greatest.
Right.
How that sound?
Right.
They the ones that said you got Jews left black, came back white. They said that.
Right.
Anytime I ever told an Arab the truth, that we the Israelites, an Arab has never once denied it.
Right.
I've never seen an Arab go, nah, y'all ain't the Israelite. Arab mess around, hey,
your cousins.
Hey, cool, man.
Right.
You know? We know who land, they know who land that is, man.
Right.
That's why they were so in such an uproar when Esau came. Because he even said, it alludes to in the scriptures that if we came back, the Ishmael ass will fall back from being up in the land, because they know already. It's not a mystery to them niggas.
And they call the white man the devil too.
They hate him.
They call America the great Satan.
Great Satan, yeah.
Well, think about it. What's his name? Elder Tahar, Apostle from the Great Millstone. He used to say, I remember when I was first coming to the truth, he used to always say, the Arabs hate the white man with a perfect hatred. Jake needs to start doing that, man. Jake needs to start having that same type. He said, because the Arab, they really hate the white man.
Right.
They really they believe that this is some, even if they gotta believe he's some type of supernatural demon. You know what I'm saying? They gonna believe it just so they can hate him, man. We gotta put this devil in his place who he is, the Edomite, the one who the Most High has indignation against forever. It's that simple. You know, the one that'll knock on your door. You in your house, minding your business. You open the door, bang. You see what I'm saying? That guy. That's who it is. You know? And it's so cold because you even got certain white folks that's even looking like, damn, white. You did them like that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they might be a brother gets shot in the commission of a crime. They say, hey, well, he was a criminal. But they there's no way you can rationalize this dude. He immigrated legally, a college graduate, a church-going guy. Everything that this society says you're supposed to do, he did it. And that's how cold the Most High is. All right. So these other guys were criminals. Okay, well, what about him?
Right.
What's the excuse now?
Right.
You know, minding his business. Most High, man, he's cold and he's exposing the hypocrisy and the never-ending perpetual deception of the white man. That's period. But we about to go probably in front of this police station and put some work in, man. And we're gonna record that, and we're gonna have it up soon, man. We gotta give me the all praise. How should me how stop.